Welcome to the season of the divine reset of your senses. I hope that you all get the opportunity to feel into your blooming, feel into your becoming, the resurrection, the rising up, finally coming out of hibernation and into a fresh new spring-filled world in this side of the hemisphere at least. And where Aries just gets off surviving and is just thrilled to survive, Taurus is thrilled to thrive. And so will you. Yo, 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 it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the Taurus season 2024 astrological reading. There's no tarot in this video. We're just doing all the important astrological dates. And, but to get all of that, the readings and stuff early, please check out my Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. So let's get into it. On April 19th, Taurus gets the sun, and Taurus is Empress energy, y'all. I just saw 44 on the clock. Yes, I feel like a newfound stability. There is something here with building a new relationship to stability and security. Taurus is earth energy. Taurus is the sign of I have. And it's like solid. Like if you think of the bull, they make slow and steady movements. But when they build up that momentum, you gotta fucking kill their asses to stop. So, because we are all the signs and we have access to all of the signs' energy, with this being Taurus energy, you will become more Taurian. Just as simple as that. So on April 19th, Taurus gets the sun, and the Taurus is Empress and Hierophant energy. So and Taurus is the connoisseur of the zodiac. And you'll start to notice that about yourself. Letting yourself luxuriate things, wanting to zhuzh things up. There's a lot of Venus going on here. And your drive to establish security will ramp up. Your drive to experience luxury will ramp up. Your drive to really heal your relationship to touch, to your senses. Please ignore my nails. I am in the middle of moving and I'm just trying to do the best that I can. See that Aries okay to just survive? Taurus would not get on screen with broken nails. And so there's just like, and I'm actually doing this the day of the total solar eclipse in Aries. So that just happened like an hour ago, and we're coming in it with fresh energy, but I'm still in Aries. So y'all gonna get this work. Okay, so on April 20th, light it if you got it, hydrate. Jupiter will be conjuncting Uranus in Taurus. So it's like luck and expansion meets upheaval and rebellion. So I do feel like there's a lot of like happy accidents available, or opportunities for happy accidents, just things that go awry unexpectedly like work out in your favor. Jupiter is the benefic and Uranus is the rebel. And so I do feel like this revolution that's brewing inside of us, this revolution that's brewing in North America, it's all going to work out. We're going to be fine. So stop freaking out. Don't let yourself be swayed by propaganda. On April 23rd, we have the full moon in Scorpio. I'll do a separate video for that, but it is time to take inventory of your desires. What do you want? And what are you doing to turn those desires into your possessions? That's the crux of this axis, honestly, of the Taurus Scorpio axis. And so your desires are going to be updated, which means you got to let go of the old ones. So there is some sort of like honest, brutal truth that you're going to need to establish with yourself, with the God of your understanding, with those around you, your loved ones, your family, so that you can be moving very authentically, moving forward very authentically. On April 25th, Mercury finally goes direct in Aries at like 15 degrees Aries. So he didn't, you know, he's got plenty more time in Aries here. But for him to be retrograde up until like half the degree, or to retrograde back into like half, does give me like do-over vibes. And that's essentially what's happening. There is some sort of a do-over in regards to like who you are, what you know about yourself to be true. On April 29th, Venus, the planet of love, money, beauty, art, attraction, she's going home in Taurus. So the Sun and Venus will be in Taurus. We're working up to that Taurus stellium. But she's home, and life will just feel like so. Like things will start to feel settled in. Things will start to calm down. Your body, your senses, your nervous system will start to calm down as long as you give it security. And what it's going to be asking from you this season is comfort, is security, is a home base, is like a certain kind of relationship with your homeostasis. So lean into that. And if you take anything from this video this season, it's all about listening to your body. Listening to your body, and I also feel like really making sure that your self-image is where it's supposed to be so that you can let yourself have the things that you should have. Because Taurus says I have. Then on April 30th, Mars moves into Aries, and there's this reset in regards to our motivation, our drive, the way that you take up space, the way that you express your physical, spiritual, sexual energy. All of that stuff is getting reset. There is like this desire to begin again, this desire or drive to pioneer, to initiate, to like make it happen, to just go out and get it. Full steam ahead with Mars and Aries. And Mars and Aries is also a time where like things like war and stuff can pop up. And so Mars is the god of war. So like I said, everything's gonna be fine, but I do feel like there is Mars and Aries is gonna finish some shit. So free Palestine. But just kidding, no, free fucking Palestine. Ain't no pussyfooting around here. And if there's any questions, I'm sorry, you can hop off. Bye, it's been real. On May 2nd, Pluto retrogrades in Aquarius. And what I feel like this is a reset again about like, you got faith or nah? Do you have hope or nah? Do you believe your wishes can come in or nah? It's time to reevaluate how we perceive and respond to ordeals and the transformations that arise from them. Don't we have, like, I know around here, around these parts, Patreon, Spirit Squadron, we all know that everything is happening for us. And so whatever upheaval comes your way, whatever shakeup comes your way, watch God flip that and hop your ass on a new timeline. I just saw 808, boom, like an 808, boom, baby. So yes, there is some sort of booming, this moving forward, this progression. And I feel like Pluto retrograding in Aquarius is going to have you reevaluating, what do you wish for? Scorpio energy, the opposite of Taurus, is like, yo, what's going on with your desires? What's going on with what you have? But all of that is contingent on what you do with it, that Aries energy, and in figuring out who the fuck you are and what you're ready to do about it. So on May 7th, we have the new moon in Taurus, and I'll do a separate video for that. But it's like who you are and your self-image dictates your entire life. So what about your self-image needs to be updated? What about the way that you perceive yourself needs to be like revamped in some sort of a way? There is... I feel like a new hope, a new level of audacity, a new awareness of who you are and what it means to be a spirit that's really going to have you dreaming bigger, really going to have you shooting your shot, really going to have you going for things. So I feel like you are going to be pleasantly surprised by the amount of energy that you have to put towards revolution and to put towards reestablishing yourself. On May 15th, we have Mercury moving into Taurus. And like I said, Taurus is the sign of I have. Mercury is the planet of the mind. We will be money minded. Get your mind on your money and your money on your mind. And this also is going to give you more like go-getter energy. I just saw 10:10 on the clock too. So I do feel like there is a lot of resets and new beginnings in regards to how you feel about money, how you feel about your future, and what you're ready to do in order to make that your actual reality. Keep in mind, all Taurus season, it's about what possessions do you have? What do you have versus what do you desire? What do you desire and how can you transmute that into your actual possessions? So, but I also want to like really point out for Taurus season, I feel like this is an important season in regards to intimacy, in regards to physical touch, sexual touch, spiritual touch, healing touch. Just your relationship to your senses in general is really going to evolve in some sort of way. So what do you want to eat? The way that you like to cook, the way you like to take care of yourself, your relationship to nurturance, how you nurture yourself, all of that stuff. Wishes coming true. I just saw 11:11. And so there are a lot of wishes coming true, but I also feel like don't forget to touch yourself. Don't forget to be with yourself. Don't forget to feel in and give yourself the intimacy and the sweetness that you need. I know I said I wasn't going to pull a card, but hey, Taurus be lying, so so do we. Anyway, Taurus governs the throat. Taurus rules the throat. And so I do feel like you're going to have to speak up for yourself a lot. What I say? You're going to have to speak up for yourself a lot. And that will require you getting really, really clear in Aries season about what it is that you want and who it is that you are, so you can be way more masterful in your mind. And when you're more masterful in your mind, you'll be more masterful in your thoughts. And when you're more masterful with your thoughts, Taurus, you'll be more masterful with your words. Taurus rules the throat. And so the way that you express yourself, it's time to get real clear in the mind about what your 10 of Cups is, so that you can acknowledge whatever issues are in the way, or whatever lack of information or lack of courage, or you can just evaluate yourself to figure out what's keeping you from the next level. Because there is some sort of like new education or new flow of things that's really going to help you get to your wishes and to let yourself be properly celebrated, and to celebrate with like-minded individuals that love and adore you, and you need to give yourself that. So, over and out. I love you. I promise you got this.